Welcome, my name is Joanna Diez, and I'll be your speaker today. We will focus on the automation of tasks at the dealership so as to generate and win as many sales opportunities as possible, always taking into account this new concept in the industry, service marketing. So we're going to talk about the service marketing concept, the objectives when implementing service marketing at the dealership, and automated opportunities. Using task automation to generate and win as many sales opportunities as possible, always from the point of view of service marketing. So what is service marketing? Before we begin, I think it is important that we define service marketing to differentiate it from traditional marketing. Let's think of any publicity spot that is currently on TV. After watching it, if you're not flipping through the channels, it is likely that the name and product of the ad remains in your mind. That is the objective, and most of the times it is fulfilled. Those marketing actions hidden in a catchy jingle or looking to highlight the product against that of the competition and generate more sales, of course. Service marketing, on the other hand, doesn't focus its effort on the product itself, but in everything around it. The aim of service marketing is to generate sales opportunities once the customer has already acquired the product. That is to say, to bolster the commercial relationship. So we use service marketing with current customers. The objective in the case of vehicle dealers is to absorb all the jobs and the potential revenue of each customer that purchased a vehicle, even after the warranty is due. In order to do this, not only should you implement technologies and strategies designed to automate tasks, but also change some habits in the way you communicate with your customers. Modern management systems usually have key information like dates, units owned by the customer, dates of past services, service details, hours in the case of machinery, or mileage in the case of vehicles. So we have all this information on the customer. So what are the keys to automate tasks and work with service marketing? So the keys are the change of habits, getting ahead of the customer's needs, and the automation of tasks. So change of habits. You have to go from being reactive and passive to being proactive. In the after-sales department, we are often used to work in a reactive way. That is to say, we satisfy the demand. If we're investing so much effort into generating new customers to sell more vehicles, why don't we do the same in the service area? Each sold vehicle is a source of opportunities. We must work actively to win each of them. This change of habits should also occur at the communication level. We shouldn't wait until the customer calls or visits. Instead, we should contact them. Making a call to offer them something they need is much better than waiting for them to reach us. A call or an email, for example, are low-cost strategies. Getting ahead of the customer's needs. This is related to the previous point. Not all customers know what jobs to get or when to get them, or what they will need during the changing of seasons. This causes that customers get the jobs once their vehicles are no longer working properly, so they need fixing. So dealers must get ahead of those needs and show the customers that they are allies, so as to gain their loyalty and obtain the potential profitability out of all of their vehicles. In the first course of this series on service marketing, our speaker Rodolfo Ganim gave a very clear example of this situation. If we are heading towards the winter season, our customers will need batteries. So we can advertise an offer for this product so as to generate sales that would otherwise be accidental. we would have to wait until their battery runs out. So the question is, how do we remember to do this? How do we contact our customers before the competition does? And this gets us to the automation tasks. Uh, this is the main topic of this course, and it implies eliminating some manual tasks of the dealer in order to focus on generating more sales opportunities. For example, we know of customers of a dealer that had an employee dedicated to keep track of warranty due dates and call their customers about them. So this is a very tiresome task brought about which brought about some issues, like updating the spreadsheet was a time-consuming process that could have been used for other tasks. And the software he used was installed in his computer, so he could only access it from there. He couldn't work at any other computer. And the flow of information was so large that sometimes he forgot to call all the customers. So when thinking of automation actions, we must first analyze which opportunities are generated by each vehicle or unit, but also what we can do to get ahead of the customer's needs, either to offer service or to improve satisfaction, like offering maintenance services or seasonal jobs, sending service appointment alerts to prevent them from forgetting the appointment, getting reminders of jobs that have been offered to them but that were refused. So maybe one time they came, we offered the service, they didn't want it, but maybe this time they will. So we have to remember to offer it again because they didn't get it yet. Uh, and with all this information, we can work on customer satisfaction. You can keep a manual record of this information, but it would involve a great time investment with a large error margin. So the best thing for dealers is having a specially designed software. Uh, Nowadays, management systems must take into account the possibility to automate reminders based on the information they generate daily. So you can have a call schedule based on the vehicle's mileage or the machinery's hours. So when the vehicle reaches a certain mileage, your call schedule reminds you to call them. And this is automatic. We don't have to do anything else. The system does everything. Then the service appointment reminders. This is the core of service marketing, and it can be carried out with a specially designed system which will alert each salesperson when they need to call a customer based on the vehicle's life cycle. So salespeople won't call customers to ask them if they need a certain job. They will already know this. Now imagine a customer books an appointment and then forgets about it. The management system should remind the service manager so they contact the customer to reschedule this appointment. Um, Customers can get reminders before their appointment, and then if they forget about it, the dealership can call them to reschedule a new one. Appointment rescheduling is included among the service marketing features of most modern systems in order to avoid missing service sales. Service marketing allows you to generate an automated call schedule, as well as reschedule calls that weren't made because the salesperson couldn't make the call or reach the customer in any way. So this task is carried out by the system automatically, and it will help your sales team avoid missing valuable sales opportunities. So what are the jobs your customers will need when winter arrives? Which parts do they need if they are about to enter a campaign? In order to answer these questions, we must first detect trends using the management system. Not all customers will purchase everything we speculate, but they may be in more need of these products during a certain season. Once we know what kind of jobs, parts of, or accessories our customers need, we must have a system that allows us to set alerts that remind us to offer our customers all of these. Once more, if the task is manual, it is likely that some opportunities get lost in the information flow that is generated daily. So it's much better to use the information we have in the system and make it automatic. So what are the benefits that are brought about by service marketing? Well, basically, we'll be able to detect sales opportunities that could be overlooked, retain customers and build loyalty with them, reduce typing mistakes and manual tasks, and get ahead of our customers' needs. All of this will help us avoid that our customers choose the competition over us. So, the idea of service marketing is turning the information you have into revenue. So I hope this course on service marketing and automated tasks um, is useful for you. And thank you very much for coming and have a really nice day.